Church, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come and give my testimony this morning. And I was nervous about coming when my Uncle Jack asked me if I would come and speak, because it's something that it's been a lot of years. It's been a lot of years since I lost my mom and dad. But I'd like to go back and start as a 10-year-old boy. My mom and dad, they were my heroes. They were my heroes. They were everything to me. And my mom and dad, they went on a weekend trip to Missouri, and we were staying with Aunt Bessie and Uncle John and Wendy and the family. And that Sunday morning, I got up just like every other morning, just expecting just to have a good time and enjoyed life, because my mom and dad, they were good to me. I loved them, and they loved me. But as we got up that Sunday morning, and as we went to the breakfast table, my Uncle John said, "Boys, your parents are not coming home." And Uncle John, he was, always kind of joking, cutting up. And so, I think at first we took it kind of light. He said, "No, boys, I'm serious. I'm serious. They were involved in an automobile accident, and they both died." But not only was it an accident, there was alcohol involved. And I tell you what, I thank you so much, church. Y'all were here for me. During my teenage years, we started coming here, and I thank you so much. I meant to say that right at the start. I thank you, church, that y'all were here for me. But there's a lot of years, I went through with the hurt and pain that I just, I didn't know how to. I told Uncle Jack the other day, hey, we didn't know what to do. We couldn't talk about it because we'd all get so upset. And there's a lot of years, I just held all my feelings and my hurt and pain in. I held it in because, I just didn't know. I didn't know any other way to do it. So I just held all that hurt and pain in. And but God knows, doesn't He? He knows when we've got hurt and pain in our life. And I'm so thankful that I asked Jesus to take it one day. It was in this altar that I asked Jesus Christ to come in my life, and and He helped me with that hurt and that pain. But folks, there's no reason people should have to go through that, is there? Because that's what alcohol does to people. It ruins families. It robs people of their families. And folks say, that's why we need to vote no, don't we? Because we don't need alcohol in our city. Because it took my mom and dad, when I needed them the most. In life, it was tough. And I'd have dreams that I'd see my parents in a distance. I'd try to get to them, but I never could get to them. But I'm so thankful that God helped me with that. And God sent me a wonderful wife to love me. And I'm so thankful for all God's done for me. And I'm so thankful my Uncle Jack and Aunt Marcia, and I know y'all all love them so much. And I'm thankful that they, took us three boys in and raised us. I know I've done things wrong, but isn't it so good that we have a God that forgives us? And there's 3 of us boys and my older brother, and his family lives in Tennessee now. But my younger brother, he wasn't as fortunate as my older brother and me, because he was only 5 years old when our parents were killed. And we used to talk to Harold about it, and we'd talk to Harold about Mom and Dad, and he'd say he would remember them, but deep down, I don't think he really did. And he had a tough time in life. And his life ended when he was 21 years old, because I think he just couldn't handle life. Because like I said, it was hard on all of us. It was hard on Terry, it was hard on me, and it was hard on Harold. But again, folks, that's why we don't need the alcohol. Because all it does, it destroys, doesn't it? Again, thank you for this opportunity of just letting me come and give my testimony. And I thank you again for this church and what y'all stand for. Thank you again for being here for me as I was growing up. But thank you so much. And I know, hey, if we all stand up for what we believe, we can keep our city dry.